Hello, Kelsey Taylor here. Welcome to another top list video. Now, a couple weeks ago, I have done a video talking about my top 5 favorite authors. Today, I'm going to talk about my top 5 favorite children's book series. To make this clear, they're going to be just picture books. Some chapter books will not count. Just regular kids books, like certain children's book franchises I used to read a lot when I was a kid. And I do have some honorable mentions. A lot of them I have not read in years. Those are Little Bear, Little Critters, The Magic School Bus, and Amelia Bedelia. Those are the ones that I have read when I was a kid, like I used to like, but have not read them in years. Like The Magic School Bus, I think I read a few of their books. I remember watching the show more though. But here are the 5 ones that I remember very fondly that I used to like when I was very young. Alright, number 5, The Ghastly Gang. I have done a collection of my stuff video like almost a few years ago. It was the last video I've done for that series. I'm showing all of the the Ghastly Gang books that I have, and I even have the box set right here that the camera's mounted on, as you can see. Yeah, that's my I don't have a tripod yet. This is my thing for now. But yeah, I've done a whole video on that, and there's actually a few people who comment on me saying they remember those books and thanking me for making that video, and thanks for enjoying it. I really had no idea there were some people who remember the books. Like, I was waiting for some people to say, hey, I remember those books, because I don't hear people talk about them as much. But I'm glad some of you guys do out there. Check out that video, my final collection of my stuff video talking about these books. I remember reading those books like all the time. They're actually kind of like read-along books, except with the CD. They have like certain fairy tales and certain themes, like there's one on colors, party, making friends, seasons, and the list goes on. And there's still certain books of the Ghastly Gang. Like, I don't know if the series is still going on. There are a few more other books out there of the Ghastly Gang I don't have, and I think they're very hard to find, but I'm just fine with the ones that I grew up with. So yeah, the Ghastly Gang, my 5th favorite book series. Number 4, Arthur. When I was working on this list, I had a difficult time trying to remember, wait, what other one? Because I hadn't written them days before, otherwise I would have gotten to this sooner. But I remember Arthur. It's the book series, which was made into a PBS show, which I liked watching when I was a kid. And I also read a good number of the books as well, mainly the DW books, if you remember. I remember the book about her getting her first library card, her being a picky eater, and the one Arthur book I remember reading kind of like laughing at because it's surreal. Arthur and his underwear. I'm not going to show a picture of that. But yeah, I remember seeing that cover in school and always laugh at that. I don't know what was wrong with me back then. I enjoyed the Arthur books. I'm sure a lot of you guys remember Arthur, especially now on the internet. This one specific moment in this TV show, I'm not going to say, because I don't think I remember watching that episode when I was a kid. If I did, then what the hell? So yeah, Arthur, my 4th favorite children's book series, and I haven't read a good number of those books in so long. And I'm glad that name came back to me, because I was trying to remember, what was that other one I was thinking about the other day? Okay. Number 3, the Berenstain Bears. Not Steen, there's an A in the name, we just all forgot. I used to say Berenstain like a lot of people have. My 3rd favorite children's book series was definitely the Berenstain Bears. I remember reading a lot of those books, really good life lessons in the family of bears, and a lot of fun, and I used to read them a lot when I was in elementary school. And I think I remember watching the cartoon of it. Yeah, I remember when I was like, I think in kindergarten, one episode of that. And I don't know, I don't think the book series is going, because all the authors have died. I think it's still going on, I'm not sure, but if not, it's good to reboot them, why not? The Berenstain Bears. That's number 3. Number 2, Clifford the Big Red Dog. Another book and TV series I used to watch. I don't remember the cartoon that well, but I remember there was a cartoon. I remember reading the books, mainly the ones with Clifford as a red puppy. I remember the one where Clifford the red puppy gets lost in the post office. I remember that one. I think I kind of read it as a read-along book, like on those cassette tapes. Yeah, a good number of books I have not read in so long, like Clifford the Big Red Dog. I can't remember any specific ones. I think I remember some if I look up pictures, but I'm sure a lot of you remembered Clifford being this big red dog and his owner. I mean, I love those books a lot when I was younger. Alright, here's my number one favorite children's book series, and that is Spot. While we were going through stuff, packing things for the move, my mother discovered some children's books I have not laid my eyes on in so many years. And I used to have, like, I think a few Spot books, but I can't remember, but we found two of them, and they're all packed away now in the box. We recently found them. Like, Where's Spot? I showed the cover of that. I love those books. I remember watching the cartoon that, like, mainly the tapes that Disney used to put out of Spot. And it's like one of those children's book franchises that I don't hear much nowadays. Like the Berenstain Bears, of course, is all talked about, and Clifford the Big Red Dog people remember, and Arthur, of course, people do, and the Ghastly Gang people don't know about at all. But Spot, like, I haven't heard a peep about Spot since I was a kid. And you know, if they can't reboot Muppet Babies, maybe bring back Spot. You know, I'm sure some of you may remember Spot. I did a few years ago when the author passed away. Just a random, like, not really a tribute video to the author, but mainly just a cute video with Spot with some clips. It's a minute long. Like, go check that out. That was one of my earliest videos I made. Yeah, when I was a kid, I enjoyed the Spot books a lot. I think I read a good few of them. Mainly the two that I found recently, and watched the cartoons as well on tape, as well as that Christmas special, which I should have said in my top 3 favorite TV Christmas specials. I don't think it ever aired on TV. I think it was more on tape. I'm not sure. But if any of you remember Spot the puppy, let me know, because I don't hear it as much, and sometimes I constantly forget about it because, you know, it's a children's thing. I just move on to other things, trying to grow up. But yeah, Spot, my number one favorite children's book series of all time, mainly picture books. When I move, I may do a video talking about my top 10 favorite books. Like, I don't know how many I have to look through the books I've read. Like, you know, mainly kids' books will count, as well as some chapter books and adult books. Yeah, that's another top list video that'll take some time. That one will happen, just not anytime soon. Like I said, mainly when I move into the new house, I'll do a video on that, talk about my favorite books. So that's the video talking about my top 5 favorite children's book series. Let me know what you think of this list, and let me know if you remember any of these book series at all. And I'll catch you guys next time. Adios!